What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Many women are in the losing Mr. Wright cycle. And there's two ways that can go. And in fact, I did a video back years ago talking about losing Mr. Wright. I'll put that in the description box down. That one cycle is when a woman's in a relationship. And she's with a good man, legitimately good. Not no simp or some sucker or anything. Legitimately a good man. But one thing, when you're in relationships, they ain't never going to be perfect. They ain't never going to be perfect. And usually they might have their single girlfriends or something else in their ears whispering, oh yeah, you can do better. You can do better. And shit. Their girlfriends will be single talking about they can do better and stuff, right? And in fact, what's his name? Tyler Perry did a movie about that, The Marriage Counselor. That was the theme of that movie. Woman had a good man. Thought she could do better with this millionaire. He gave her HIV. Shit. But that's usually the case, right? And in fact, on IG, there's this woman I follow. You know, she got fat ass, right? But she had been married to a guy. They broke up. And I remember she had a dude who would be considered fine. She was taking a couple pictures with him. Then all of a sudden, she was taking some pictures with her ex-husband, bragging about it, talking about, yeah, dating her ex-husband. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't seen any pictures of them, whether they worked out or not. But, you know, that's a common cycle. In fact, a woman first told me about that cycle. Woman to have a good man, but then some fine dude to come into the picture. The woman thinks she can do better and stuff. And then, you know, she'll go for that dude and then get dogged. She get dogged. Or find out the guy didn't have anything. And this shit, that's a common thing. That movie I talked about a couple times, How You Like Me Now, had that theme. The woman didn't appreciate what she had. Now, honestly, in that movie, though, the dude was a knucklehead. He had to improve. But she still had something good. She still had something good that she could have just worked with or stayed with or something. And that's a common thing. But see, that's one. Another one is women, they won't get like a good guy. Like right now, like I was inspired to do this watching one of those balloon pop shows. Like I said, the gift that keep on giving. The gift that keep on giving and stuff. Because you know how some of those women be on those shows and stuff, be rejecting a guy. Oh, they don't like his style of pants, or my favorite. And I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite because it's so fucked up. A guy be like 6'3", they be like, well, we want a guy 6'8" or something like that. And I can almost guarantee they'll get a 6'8" guy who will dog the shit out of them. Then what they'll do in either situation, whether it's a guy they had or a guy they could have had, they'll see that guy years later with some woman and be like, you know, I always thought you were cute. It'd be like, I always thought you were cute or something, or they wish they were with him. Or sometimes they'll get mad at him and stuff. Like he was supposed to wait for him or something. Women like that, they just caught in a cycle. Now, a smart woman, she'll grab that good guy right away. And you do have some smart ones. Anybody who say it's all women ain't dealt with all women. You do have some women who are smart. But unfortunately, you get two types of women out there. You get grown-ass women, and you get little girls. There's a lot of women, little girls. And little girls want that shiny thing, right? And they're, like I said, it's like the cycle is they'll have a good man. And, you know, he ain't perfect, but shit, none of us walk on water. Ain't none of us perfect. Ain't a perfect human being on this damn planet. And to me, it ain't a situation where, from what I seen, like the dude got bad character or something. He don't even look, if you talk to the woman, she don't even say he look bad. Now, I can understand if she try to force a relationship with somebody. and she just ain't attracted to him. But it ain't that case. If you talk to them about the good men that they going past, it be like some little tiny thing. Like they be wanting some 6 foot man and dude like 5'11", 9.5. You know, he just a millimeter away from 6 feet. And that's barefoot. Or something stupid, or some clothes talking about, well, I ain't like his outfit. But he can get a new outfit. Or talking about his haircut when he on his way to the barber any damn way. It's something he can change. And really, even though I've said how, yeah, you want to fix yourself up to the best extent, we got to be real out here. Some of these women, they got to stop tripping with some guy. Now, if the guy bummy all the time and got a bad character, especially if he got a bad character that just don't click personality-wise, okay, we can understand that. I encourage that. If y'all don't click personality-wise, couples shouldn't be together, because that's where it come down to, because looks will change. Because you can change everything else. Looks will change. Body types will change. You can change clothes. Shit. If you don't like a man's shoes or something, shit, that might just be the pair of shoes he got. They could be like OG Ron. Shit, they got a pair of shoes to go every day for a few weeks to a month. Like a different pair of shoes every day. So what that means, somebody can get shoes, they can do all that stuff. But you got some women, they ain't looking at a character. Because once again, those balloon pop shows, they be rejecting men off of something small. They be like, oh, you're handsome, but, you know, don't like that shirt. You can change the shirt. Or that height thing. First of all, the height thing is stupid as shit. That height thing is stupid as shit. And y'all heard it here first. They ain't gonna be talking about height in maybe a couple years. Because once enough women get dogged by some like taller than average dude, they gonna be looking for something else. And that's something else too. Just a tangent real quick. Women change according to whatever's in style. This shit changes up. In fact, I'll talk about that tomorrow. Because you get some women, like right now it's a height thing, but guarantee you get some celebrity or something, ain't as tall, got a little bit of weight on them, but doing well with the women. Other women gonna want one and stuff. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, right? You get many of women, they get in that cycle. They either walk away from Mr. Right, or they reject Mr. Right, some guy they would have clicked with, you know, they'll walk away for dumb reasons, like superficial reasons, or listening to their single girlfriends, or like I wrote in that story when I first wrote about losing Mr. Right. This one woman she was telling this one woman, oh yeah, you could do better, you could do better. As soon as that woman left her husband, that woman jumped right in. Brought him some food over with her leg, crossed her legs. All she needed to do was bring the food, though. Shit, you get some women on some treacherous shit. There's plenty of women. Like I was talking about that cheating thing. Oh, yeah. And you get plenty of women. They'll mess with a guy who was dealing with their girlfriend. That's why you get a lot of women. They know. They know. A woman got to take that with a grain of salt. You know, they up there rolling out from a woman rather is rolling out from a man who ain't that bad and stuff just because her girlfriend's in her ear, but her girlfriend, shoot, at least one of them trying to go for that man. And it's really some stupid ass shit. It's stupid ass shit. It's something that could be worked out. but it'd be for some superficial shit. That's one. And then just rejecting the guy, period, not really getting to know him. In fact, the first relationship pamphlet I wrote, was Finding a Good Man, back in the late 90s. And I wrote it honestly. It was just something to make a little bit of money with, seriously. I was surprised it went so far. I was only selling it for $1. And one of the things I said in it, though, I said women need to take their time to get to know a man. In fact, I remember I was at a retreat back in 2000. It was either 2006 or 2007, right? I was at a retreat, and the men and women, when we first got there, man, it was just like, man, it's about to be some physical stuff up in there. And I don't mean in some sexual way. I mean, blows was about to be thrown. Seriously, it was that rough. After a few days of people getting to know each other, everybody was real cool. And one of the things I said in that pamphlet back in the day is, I've told women, I said, why don't you get to know a man first? Don't reject him off some dumb shit. You might catch him just, like I said, you don't know when you'll catch him. You don't know what he might have on. Like I told the story one time, and I'll tell it again. And this had to do with when I was working at this gym. I was a sales manager and stuff. And it was part of a chain. And I remember we had a big meeting, and the overall sales manager was telling us about another gym in the chain, right? And what she said was, there was this bummy Asian guy that came in. He was just dirty and everything, came in, and nobody wanted to help him. But this one salesperson took his time and helped him. It turned out that Asian guy owned a restaurant, and he was just coming in. So he not only signed up, but he signed up his whole family. So that salesman who wasn't tripping did something. I would tell that to women too. Once you find out about that guy, you don't know. Shoot, he might be a contractor. In fact, I had some men, right? Some men now, which to me was sus anyway. Okay, let me slow down. Popo up here. Let me slow down. But anyway, it was on some sus stuff. Tried to say some stuff like on one of these car videos. Man, I be coming from the gym on these car videos. It's like you don't see the full picture. Don't be tripping unless you see the full picture. I would tell that to any woman too. It's like, don't be tripping off any guys or anything like that. Oh, that's one of those undercover like po-pos. It's like, don't be tripping off any guy until you see the whole picture. Like, talk to him, find out what's up. Because you got all these women complaining, but how many men are being passed over because he just didn't have his game face on that day? He can't be flashy all the time. He could be perfect for him. All they had to do, and I've told women, I said, look, as long as that guy approach you with some respect or something, see what he got to say. No matter what he look like, he can change his clothes. Shit. And in fact, some men know that. That's why you got some men, they'll have 2 cars. They'll have that fancy late model car, stylish luxury car and stuff, and they'll have the hoopty. They'll go on a date on a hoopty just to see what the woman's like. And a lot of women lost out on a guy because they tripping. And they needed to, because they ain't finding out what the guy's character's like. That could have been his regular car. He might have been the type who's going to buy something on something else. That's next day. And in fact, I was talking with my barber the other day. And she was talking about another guy that'll come into the shop sometime. And dude got money like a champ, but you wouldn't know it if you saw him. Because you got some shit. I know some like dudes who got money and it's money like a champ, but you wouldn't know it if you see him. And you get these women talking about they looking for some 6-figure guy. All these guys, the guys who really got money, they ain't gonna show. They need to find out. But you get like these women, they'll lose out on the guy because he don't look a certain way or he ain't dressed a certain way. That's stupid as shit. Meanwhile, you got somebody living in their basement or something. They can dress up like a champ. In fact, I knew some guys, they living at home with their mamas and stuff, but they had like expensive cars. And we talking like back in the day type of expensive. Cars that have like $1,000 like car notes now. But it's all that superficial shit. And see, a lot of women losing out on it. And any women, don't come on here talking about some guys like be doing that. I be telling guys all the time to get to know women, so don't even try it. All right? Don't even try it. Baby girl, don't even try that shit. But a lot of women be losing out on some Mr. Wright for dumbass reasons and shit. And then years later, we coming back talking about how they thought you were cute. Like I said, they always come back years later and stuff. And that guy got a smarter woman and stuff. That guy be with another woman and be like, she's smarter. She because like I said, all women ain't like that. Don't even get that in your minds. Many women are like that, but not all women. And fellas, I would say, get that smart woman. See, a smart woman gonna find out what's up with you. They're gonna talk with you. They're gonna find out what's up. Because like I said, a Mr. Wright, he ain't necessarily even ugly or anything like that. He ain't perfect, but like I said, ain't nobody on this damn planet perfect. You know? And women, they'll tell another woman, oh girl, you can do better, you can do better, you can do better. And then another woman telling the woman she can do better, go right, swoop right in and grab that man. And oh man, I lost count of how many times I've seen that. Like women, I'm gonna tell you something with women, they ain't friends with each other. When it comes to getting a man, shit, all that friendship go out the door, all that sisterhood and all that shit go out the door. You know? Or losing a man because of something. The man already like the height thing. Man, that shit dumb as fuck. Man already taller than them and stuff. They want somebody taller. But then that taller person will come in and dog their ass. Will dog them. Then all of a sudden that guy who was still taller than them, but not as tall as they got some fantasy about, starting looking good to them. But then it's funny, you get some women, they'll get mad at that guy for moving on. Like, you get some women, they thinking guys are supposed to wait around for them and shit. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. Like, women need to grab something. And if you one of those right guys or something like that, dude, look, I'm gonna tell you now. Get the woman who see who you are and who wants to be in cooperation with your operation. Who want to work with you. To see, oh, okay, this dude, he got something going on. You know? Get that smarter woman or something. You know? And don't you get caught in, like as a man, don't get caught into some superficial shit. You know, don't roll out from some woman just because you get that finer woman showing some interest. That finer woman might not be good for you. Stick with the woman good for you, who's going to be in cooperation with your operation. I've said it before, I'm going to keep saying it. Yeah, she might be 10 pounds overweight. She can lose that 10 pounds. You know? Yeah. You might even be able to, hey, well, we in our circle, shoot, even if she's slim, she don't got those big breasts that you like. or that slim body, shit, you stroke her good enough, you can blow her out, as we would say. I know this one player, he said, nah, he get him slim, then he thicken him up. Oh, man. But yeah, many women get caught in that cycle. And fellas, if you run into such a woman, even if it was with another guy, because here's something else too, because sometimes they'll talk about that guy they lost. If they talking about that other guy, because I had a woman doing that one time, I say, well, shit, why didn't you stay with him? You know, don't get caught up into it. If a woman talking about another guy that she could have been with, she blew it with, walk away. Walk away, unless you just want sex. You know what? Don't even get sex from her. Don't even give her that much. Don't even give her the gift of your dick. Walk away. Because you don't have time for that shit. If you got a woman talking about another guy and stuff, and she blew it with another guy, and she talking to you, really, she's still thinking about that other guy. You don't even deal with that shit. Just walk away. All right? Yeah. Anyway, right? Go ahead. You know I am about food. I don't keep food in here. I don't keep food in the house. Yeah, a little bit, but I don't really keep food in the house. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. Get back with y'all later. All right? Peace and blessings.